The walls of my world were crumbling all around me. And it felt like nothing helped. It didn't seem like prayer helped. It didn't seem like reading the Bible helped. It didn't seem like staying busy or not helped. And for months, I just hurt inside. And I was confused, and I asked God every question. I wrestled with God over it. And I found this passage in Job. That's a book in the Bible, by the way. It's a good one. And Job chapter 23. And you guys should really read about this guy Job, because it's one of the more interesting books of the Bible, I have to say. I love it. Job went through pretty much every hardship you could imagine. So when life feels tough, read about Job and you're going to feel good about yourself. Job had been through losing everything he had. And he said this. He said he looked from the north and the south, from the east to the west, and he couldn't find God. And he said, I can't even catch a glimpse of him. And then the next verse says, but he knows the way that I take. And when he has tested me, I will come forth as gold. So, have you ever had a time in your life when nothing seemed to help? And then there's that moment and you read something or you hear something and it connects. And that was that verse for me. That verse became my hope. It became the one thing that made sense somewhere deep inside. And I knew that if Job could still believe in the same God after all these things had happened to him and all the testing, if he still believed that God was there when he can't feel him and he can't find him, then I know that I can too. And I think that's true faith, is believing when it hurts, believing when it doesn't get better tomorrow, believing when sometimes God is silent, that he is still there. And as alone as you feel, you aren't alone.